So yeah, the work regarding cleaning up the site is still continuing. Nancy and Joba are cleaning up this area, and it's a lot more pleasant now to work in, with all this excess rubble and debris all being sacked up. So yeah, we'll no doubt load that onto our carro and bring it across town and dump it at our lockup site. Yes, legends, welcome to vlog 194 on the Miles Roldan YouTube channel. Welcome to Sapian and Capiz and the Dream Home Building Project. I'm gonna give you guys a roundup of the week, what went on this week, and also give you an update on the building project upstairs on the parapet wall, the dwarf wall that will conceal the roofing element. So yeah, let's get over there. So the first thing to mention in today's roundup, legends, it's Saturday, it's Swildo day. Oh, see real my Swildona. So we received 2 cubic meters of Pino sand and 2 cubic meters of screen sand, or in our dialect we call it balas. So screen sand is used for the throwing and the laying of hollow blocks and pouring into columns and beams, and this Pino sand is for rendering and finishing, so throwing concrete. So we received 2 cubic meters of each today, or this week, and if you saw yesterday's vlog 193, you would have seen Joba on the IAG. Today it is Gibson. So Gibson is running the Pino sand through our IAG and sacking it up into our spare cement sacks and bringing it up to the 3rd floor for the use of rendering. And Ryu is trying his best to get through this 2 cubic meters and providing a new pile for Gibson to IAG. So let's go down through the ground floor. There's not much to update on the ground floor, legends, this week. We've already thrown a lot of of the concrete onto this floor. Our wood, our mahogany from my father's farm land is still drying here. And yeah, there really is not much to report. You would have seen that we've received delivery for our door frames the previous week to this, and that they're still here. They're still ready to be installed, but obviously the focus now is on the work on the third floor for the roof. Oh, here's a nice little update. The back of the control panel, the breaker box, has been they've thrown some concrete onto it. Last week you would have remembered the orange electrical pipes were exposed still, so someone has thrown some concrete onto there to cover them, and that's also now ready for rendering that wall. So yeah, not much to report this week on the ground floor, but a nice little update on the electrical side of things. Okay, so yeah, let's get up to the next floor up. Daddy-O's here. All right, Dad? Right, legends, we are on the second floor now on the Dream Home building project, and there really is nothing to report work-wise on this floor. There was no progress this week, but from this floor we can actually see Nunoy Jovin and Jerson working. Nunoy Jovin is on this very delicate part of the design right at the front, and he is throwing concrete, finishing and smoothing it all out. The process is called rendering, and although the camera cannot pick it up completely, I trust you've seen on the opening segment of the vlog that progress has continued on that aspect. As well as that, Jerson, you just seen climb down the stairs, or the workman's ladder, has more or less completed the rendering on this side of the design, and it looks awesome. Hopefully I'll be able to give you a better look at that when I get up there. Right, legends, we're on the third floor here at the Dream Home building project, the third floor, and I'll give you this week's update on the work that has gone on. So we started the week finishing the columns on either side of the front-facing facade of the design, as well as the center column. I can tell you that work has been completed, and inside that contains 16 mm rebar, and it's very strong work, welded and tied. And then we also began rendering, throwing concrete finishing onto this dwarf wall, which is a parapet. The correct terminology is a parapet, which is there and is designed to contain the roof. If you imagine a long span metal roof will then be laid here, and the idea of this parapet wall is to protect that roof, that long span sheets of metal, from the elements such as high winds and typhoons, because obviously it provides a windbreak and protects it from lifting. So you'll see now, legends, that the rendering has occurred, and it's of a high standard. I would say we're at 95% of the journey. If you saw yesterday's vlog, or 193, you will remember that this part of the parapet wasn't rendered yet, but it looks like they've spent the morning, the GangGang have spent the morning rendering that, so it's all nice and smooth as well. So yeah, this parapet is on the inside, has all been rendered. My waterproof or what bar? What bar? So yeah. You'll also we have bought the waterproofing, but we haven't started the work on that waterproofing this rendering yet. It will just be rendered to a halfway point because there will be sheet metal or that will connect to the long span, and that will stop also the water from entering. You'll notice that the third floor has had a tidy up. Boss Nanti and Jobert spent the morning giving the floor area a bit of a tidy, so you'll see sporadic full sacks of cement, all with this rubble and excess dirt. So that's all been bagged up, and it's a lot more safer environment and space now to work in. They've removed all the hazards, which I'm happy to report. So the floor area is a lot more safer to work in, as I mentioned, and a lot more pleasant to look at the eye now. So I'm actually pleased with it as well. So yeah, the majority of the work this week or all of the work this week has been involving this third floor and this parapet dwarf wall. You also would have known that Jerson was on this side of the building, bakery side, throwing concrete on, and you'll see he's not quite there yet, but he's more or less, I would say, 85% there now, 90%. Just a small segment of the wall remains to be rendered, and his wall actually looks awesome. So I'm sure you'll agree he's done an awesome job. He's finished all this area here. It's not completely finished, but the wall more or less has been rendered, and we just need to straighten off the edges. And that will be ready for once the finishing has been done and the edges have been straightened, much like what Tanoi was doing in vlog 193. This wall will be, or the outside wall will be, ready for skim coat and painting. So huge progress there. I'm quite happy with that as well. And remember, this is really high work, legends. We're at least at that level up there, you're a good 15 to 18 meters above the floor level at the bottom, or the ground level, the roadside level. So legends, a close-up of the work that was gone on the offside of the bakery. So you'll remember from the previous vlog 193, this wall wasn't quite rendered yet, and I can report now that it has been. And yeah, the entire wall inside, the entire parapet inside the design has been rendered. And now Tanoi is on the outside of this parapet wall, and he's throwing concrete rendering on the outside. And just to give you an idea, legends, how high we are, I mean, I'm right on the edge here now, and Tanoi is just there throwing onto this wall. Pino Jovin is on the other side of this, right at the top, at the front of the design, and he's continuing the rendering of that wall. If you remember from downstairs, legends, this is what they're eye-agging, the Pino sand mixed with concrete, and it forms this very fine concrete mixture, a bit like ice cream. So yeah, the work regarding cleaning up the site is still continuing. Nancy and Joba are cleaning up this area, and it's a lot more pleasant now to work in, with all this excess rubble and debris all being sacked up. So yeah, we'll no doubt load that onto our carro and bring it across town and dump it at our lock-up site. As we are, Gibson is bringing more and more of the IAG sand from the ground floor all the way up to the 3rd floor, which, legends, I'm telling you, it's a bit of a trot. You've got to go down this workman's ladder and down the bamboo ladder, and if you imagine, that's about, I'd say, a 15-meter incline, and these boys are doing it with around 25 to 30 kilos on their backs of sand and stone. So yeah, fair play to them. If you have any questions regarding this week's work, legends, and what you've seen in the 3 or 4 vlogs that you've received this week, yeah, we've had another 2 hours worth of vlogs again this week, with a few shorts that have gone over the well above the views that I was expecting, into some of them into the 5,000 to the 6,000 views. So again, we're grabbing traction and turning some heads, making some noise, and yeah, a lot to look forward to as the weeks progress. I'm giving you an update on also the roof. Daddy-O is here with Jerson and Ryu. They've just come back from the market. It looks like they bought some more tarpaulin from the market. So yeah, regarding this roof, we've had various companies over the last week and a half visit this site and sukat, or measure this roof area, as well as the inside ceiling and outside ceilings for the carport, the balcony area, etc. And they've all managed to get back to me bar one. I'm waiting just for one more, and then my family and I can sit down and look at all of the quotations and make a informed decision on which company we go with regarding this roof. So the roofing should arrive, if not next week, definitely the week before, week after, sorry. And we should be having a mini series of vlogs that week on the installation of that roof. I will also like to report I have a new skilled member of the GangGang arriving on Monday with Foreman Rocky, and he will also be another foreman of that level. I want to have 2 foremen so we can split the team and have various tasks being done at the same time. But until then, obviously a huge task like installing the roof will involve all 8 members. So yeah, we're just waiting on one more building quote, for the roof, and then we can make an informed decision and go with the company, and hopefully our roads lead to the installation of the successful installation of that roof. So yeah, if you have any questions about that, hit the comment section. If you have any kind words that you wish to say or put on in writing to me, you can always message me via Facebook Messenger, or just hit the comment section as well. While you're at it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already on this YouTube channel, the Miles Rolden YouTube channel, and head over to Instagram, TikTok and Facebook. Give us a follow on those platforms too, please. You're awesome, legends. Thanks for watching. On with the vlog. Hindi ka mag-practice sa pilak? Habway? Taas? Hadok ka? Jobber is scared. He's scared, legend, to practice.
Kami dati, practice lang. Terus no? Practice lang kami kay Maoy ka dati.
Basi, practice ka sa kwartos? Oh, it's messy stuff, legends. Let's get the wet lens a wipe. Tasik si Gerson. Hina si Nonoy Jobin. son. Right legends, that's it for vlog 194. Vlog 194 is in the can. I'm gonna go and edit it now. I hope you enjoyed this week's roundup of all the progress that has happened. If you are new to the channel and enjoyed this content, please hit that like button, hit that share button, and while you're at it, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out immensely. If you're one of my ongoing supporters, one of my legends, thank you so much for continuing to support my journey here in the Philippines. Until next time, I hope to see you all in vlog 195. 195 is next. It's me, myself and I, Miles Roldan. Thanks for watching.